On this episode, we're going to be making the car from the movie Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. Uh, Basically, that movie was like in the 70s. You know, something, I think about 71 maybe. Way before my time. But anyway, I thought that I'd make the car from the movie. I have seen the movie, and this right here, I do know that it's a Dodge Charger in the movie. It's a Dodge Charger RT400. Or, I'm sorry, Dodge Charger RT440. That's the one it is. And in real life, it's that Dodge Charger RT440. Now, in the game, it's actually called the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Okay. Now, to get this car, you're gonna go from your phone to the internet, and then you're gonna go over to here, the Travel and Transport, and then you're gonna go to Benny's. Then you're gonna find this one right here. This is the one you want. And then, I guess for now, just get a yellow. We're gonna match up the color on it later. It's not gonna let me complete the purchase because I don't have enough money for it. But if you did have enough money for it, it would ask you what garage you want to stick it in. So go ahead and pick a garage as you're purchasing it. That garage you pick during your purchase will be the garage you get it from later. Wait about 5, 10, 15 minutes. Waiting about 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, depending if your server is slow or not. And you can get a message popping up right above your map on the lower left-hand side of your screen saying that the car has been delivered to whatever place you stuck it in. Once that happens, you're going to pull open your phone like this, go to your contacts, and you're going to call in the mechanic and have him deliver your car to you. So what you're going to do is go to the mechanic, he's going to say, what can I do for you, how can I deliver your car, etc., etc.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Well, basically, this car right here is in this, I know that it's in the Eclipse, or not that, it's in the Weevil, right here. So it's in the Weevil Plaza.
I got stuff to do.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's in the Weevil Plaza 26, guys. But I hit the wrong button. Alright, so one more time we're gonna go to our phone, scroll down to mechanic.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
And then you find the garage. Now for me it's in the Weevil Plaza 26. And then it's right here, Gauntlet Classic. Now to have this delivered, you just hit X once you're on it, and then he would deliver the car to you. Once he delivers it to you, run over to your car and get in it, and then you're gonna take it over to not Benny's. We're not taking this to Benny's, even though we bought it from Benny's. It's not a Benny build. Take it over here to LS Customs for customization purposes. Okay, guys. Alright guys, while I'm driving over here to LS Customs, it's a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you're a fan of movie cars, or TV and movie cars, you've come to the right channel, because that's all I build. In GTA, I build TV and movie cars. That's all I build. So if you want to go over and check out all my back builds, you guys can go over and check those out on my playlists. I have a bunch of playlists over for you guys to check out. For an example, one of my playlists is called one is called Disney, and under the Disney one it has all the Cars character builds. It has the Toy Story builds that I've done in the movie, or in the the game. It also has my there's a playlist over there called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. That's obviously all my Fast and Furious cars that I've made to this point. There's one over there called Marvel Comics. That obviously is all my Marvel builds. There's one over there called DC Comics. That is all my DC builds. And then if you're a fan of Simpsons, there's one over there called Making Simpsons Cars in GTA. If you're a fan of Family Guy, there's one over there called Making Family Guy Cars in GTA. If you're a fan of James Bond, there is a playlist on there called James Bond. I think it's just called James Bond Builds. If you click that category, you can check out all my James Bond cars I've been building. Also, if you're a fan of the horror genre, there's a playlist on there called Making TV and Horror Vehicles in GTA. So that's got all my horror car builds, such as Christine and a few other things. I don't want to give them all away, but just go check that playlist out if you guys are a fan of the horror genre. Welcome, whoever's watching. We're making the car from the movie Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry, like 1971-ish, way before my time. But I love the look of this Charger in the movie, so I decided I wanted to build it in GTA and add it to my list for anyone who wanted to build this car. Alright, in real life it's a 1971 Dodge Charger RT440, and in here it's the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which you get from your phone and then your web. And then up here we're going to go to Travel and Transport, find Benny's, just go up to stock, and it's going to be right here in the middle. That's the one you want. Click this, click your color. Yellow would be good for now. We're going to change it to the exact yellow, and then you buy it for $6.15. Now I don't have the money for it, but if you did have the money for it, it would ask you to where do you want to stick it, whatever garage you want to stick it in. Complete your purchase, wait 5-10 minutes, and then once it's done, a little message is going to pop up right above your map on the lower left hand side of your screen saying it's been delivered. Once that happens, pull open your phone again. You're going to go to your contacts, find your mechanic, and have them deliver you the car. Okay, that's how you're going to get it. And then you're going to bring it down in here to the LS Customs for customization purposes. Alright guys, now once we get pulled in here, I wanted to tell you guys that there's also one other playlist on my channel called the TV and Movie Car, or it's called Making the Cars of the Stars, and basically that one has any celebrity owned vehicle that I build in GTA. It doesn't have anything to do with movies per se, but it's celebrity cars, so if they drove it, it'd be in there. So for example, Betty White's 77 Cadillac's in there, and Elvis Presley's pink Cadillac is in there. So if you guys are a fan of making the cars of the stars, or interested in finding out like what cars they actually drove, you know, for example, there are a couple stars that you would think would drive a certain vehicle based on the songs they sang. For example, Mercedes-Benz. Lord, won't you buy me Mercedes-Benz? She didn't actually, the lady that sang that, Janice, didn't actually own a Mercedes-Benz. She drove something else, a Porsche. Oddly enough, she did not have a Mercedes-Benz, she had a Porsche. But she just sang the song. So stuff like that, guys. So if you find that kind of stuff interesting, pop over to that playlist. It's an ever-growing playlist, okay? That's the nice thing about these playlists is you can always add to them. You know, they're never like done. You can always continue to add to them, and I do periodically. Alright guys, so make sure you go back to my playlists and to my channel very often, because I add new stuff all the time. Okay, let's get started with this build. Let's pull in here. Again, this is going to be the build for the 1969 Dodge Charger RT440 from the movie called Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, which was back in the 70s. Okay, so the first thing you guys want to do when you pull this in here, armor up 100%. Secondary, we're going to go to race, brakes, bumpers, front bumper, list stock, rear bumper, stock, chassis, stock. Okay, hang on one second. Chassis. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that stock. Then we're gonna come down here to engine. Engine, go to EMS upgrade level 4. Make sure you check the EMS upgrade level 4. Then, yep. Go to here, EMS level 4, hit X, and that'll put that on the cart. And then exhaust, leave that stock. Explosives, you don't need. Front fenders, what these are is they add these little slide scoops right there on the side. The car didn't have those, so just leaving them off for now. Grill, we're leaving that stock. Hood, now you're going to come down to the Ridgeline. The Ridgeline hood. This is how your car will come stock, okay? And you're going to come down. That's how your stock vehicle will look. And you're going to come down 1, 2, 3 to Ridgeline hood. Okay, that's the one you want. Horns, your guys' choice. Lights, headlights, these stock. No neons on this build. Livery. Now, the livery you want is the second one down. Black Bravado. This is the one that's going to give you the look that you want. It didn't have this on the hood, okay? But it did have this on the side. It didn't have anything on the hood, actually. So just imagine there was nothing on the hood, but just this going down the side. Other than that would be how the car would look. So this is the closest livery you're going to get. It does have this side look, so I really like how this turned out, minus the hood. So just imagine that the hood was just, you know, solid and it didn't have that stripe going down, and that'd be perfect. Alright, but I like this livery nonetheless. That's pretty cool. It gives us a pretty accurate livery for this build. Alright, so that's the one you guys want. Back out of there, and then loss prevention you only need if you steal it. Plates, your guys' choice. Rear fenders. It's those other side scoops. So he didn't have any of these, so just leave this off. Okay, none. And then for the respray, primary color, it's going to be metallic. You're looking for dew yellow. And then your secondary is metallic. Again, dew yellow. Okay, those are what you want for your spray. And then for your trim, you want black. And then roof, stock roof. Don't want to sell it. Skirts. Now these are your stock skirts. You're going to come down 1, 2, 3. See secondary custom skirt. That's the one you want. Now your spoiler, it didn't have one, so just leave it none. And then suspension, this is your stock suspension. You're going to come down 1, 2, to street suspension. Okay. Transmission, you're going to go to super transmission. Turbo, you're going to go turbo. Put your turbo on. Make sure you add your turbo right here. So turbo on. Sorry. So add your turbo, okay, guys. And then once you add your turbo, go to wheels. Now wheel type. You're going low rider. And then you're looking for these gooch. Actually, you just leave them stock. Okay, and that's good right there. And then wheel color you can't do because they're stock. Tire design. You won't have tire design because they're stock. Tire enhancements. Make sure you add your bulletproof tires. And then tire smoke, make sure you go black. Back out of there. Now for the windows, there's no tint. So you didn't have anything like this. No tint, so just leave it at none. Alright. I'm going to pull out. And that's the completed build for the 1969 Dodge Charger RT from Crazy Mary. Or I'm sorry, Dirty Mary Crazy Larry. I can talk today. Once again, the movie is Dirty Mary Crazy Larry. It's a 1971-ish movie. Alright, and this is the 1969 Dodge Charger RT from it. Alright. If you guys haven't seen the movie yet, I suggest go watch it. It's a good watch, especially if you like car chases and, you know, like old muscle car movies. So It's a good movie if you like muscle cars, if you like car chases. It's a good one. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure you go to my channel, check out all my back builds that I have on there for you, and because there's a lot. And if you're new here, like I said, please subscribe, and if you enjoy this video, smash the like button. It lets me know you care. Also, be sure to check out all my back builds on my playlist for you guys. Alright, because there's a lot of back videos for you guys to check out over there. I now have over 200, like 170, 180 back builds for you guys to check out right now on there. So go over to my playlist and check it out. Hey Robin, welcome in. This here, if you're just joining us, Robin, is the 1969 Dodge Charger RT 440 from Crazy Mary. Or, sorry, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I can talk today. It's a movie from like 1971, way before my time. But I have seen it on reruns, or watched it just recently. And this is the Charger from the movie. Basically, the whole movie is like one big car chase. So, this is the Charger from the movie. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'll get working on those patterns. I haven't started yet, but I'll do it. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna pull this in my this guy's okay. I'm gonna pull it in here to show you guys in the garage. Alright guys, so this here is the 1971, or this is from the 1970-ish, I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but 1970-ish movie, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. And this is the 1969 Dodge Charger RT 440 from that movie. Alright guys, so if you haven't already seen the movie, I suggest you go see it. It's pretty good. It's basically essentially one big car chase, the whole movie. Alright guys, so if you're into car chases, if you're into Dodge Chargers, and you know, if you're just into a fun movie, I suggest you go watch it. Alright guys, Robin, you got in here kind of late. I'm kind of almost done now, but I appreciate you coming in and checking it out. Make sure you guys go back and check out this build, and if you watch it from start to finish, you'll be able to build this car, as I said, from Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. And this is again the 1969 Dodge Charger RT 440 from that movie. And in the game, it's the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, which you get from the phone and then the internet. And so, oops, wrong one. That one, Benny's, on stock, and then this is the one you want right here, guys, in the middle. That's the one you want. Can't get it. Yellow, by stock vehicle. Alright, that's how you do it. And then get it, and once you purchase it, you take it down to not Benny's, but Los Angeles Customs for customization purposes. Remember, guys, do not take this thing to Benny's, okay? Because Benny's will make it look like a Super B and give it a crazy weird nose. This car was a Charger, not a Super B. So don't take it to Benny's, don't do the Benny package to it, just take it to LS Customs. Otherwise, you're gonna get a funky looking rounded off nose, and it's gonna look like more like a Super B, okay? Which this wasn't, it was a Charger. So to make it look like a stock Charger, just leave it and take it to LS Customs and not to Benny's, okay? Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you, Robin, for being out there. If you guys, again, if you're new here, please subscribe. And if you're a fan of this build, smash the like button. It lets me know you care. And we'll see you guys on a future video. Take care, everybody.